back into this. My goodness. All of these companies, man. You had mentioned Levi's in a sports video, right?
I think I did, yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned
Levi's has
Levi's.
gone ultra woke. I know that.
Man. And you know what sucks, man? I have Levi's. I have Levi's in my closet. Like usually in the spring and summertime, I like never wear jeans. But when I do wear jeans, mostly it's Levi's because it's convenient. You can get them everywhere. They have a good fit. They're woke, man. They're woke. I mean, what can we eat? What can we drink? What companies can we actually support? I mean, when it comes to jeans brands, is Levi's the most popular one?
I would guess so.
I would think so.
Yeah,
would think
because
so.
I think Levi's sort of their tentacles went out to everybody.
Right.
Like you would, if you wanted sort of a country thing, you could do Levi's. You know, if you wanted
they got all
just
different kind of styles.
If you wanted a prepster thing, you could do Levi's. Whereas most of your country guys now are going to be like Ariat and Cinch and Wranglers. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what the gangsters are wearing these days. I mean, Jabos is not around anymore.
Jabos used to be huge, man.
Which was our jam back in the day when we was going to the club. You were
early
'90s
'90s
going in
Jabos.
there.
Yeah. Well,
absolutely.
They have this push, man, at Levi's now. They're doubling down on gender neutral clothing lines.
Oh God.
Now, men are built a certain way, women are built a certain way. That's why you have men's and women's clothes, and and for the most part, they're kind of different. I mean, if it's actually like a T-shirt, for example, that can be men, women. We sell T-shirts,
right,
and they're just neutral, But when it comes to things like jeans, women have a certain. Their bodies are different when it comes to jeans than men.
Right.
Like my wife is petite. She shops in the petite section. Men are usually taller than women. That's why you actually have the men's section, the women's section. But they're doubling down on this gender neutral line.
Right. Most women have hips that men better not have.
Yeah.
You better not have hips like that. Damn childbearing hips. What the hell?
Exactly. Look at this. Levi's to expand gender neutral line amid consumer appetite despite Bud Light backlash. The boss of Levi Strauss, the nation's oldest jeans company, said he intends to grow its gender neutral line of denim products because there's, quote, consumer appetite for that.
No, hell there's not. No, the hell there's not. Come on, stop that nonsense.
He's probably trying to, he's probably looking at some demographics of this newer generation where like 20% of them want to identify as the alphabet people. And we know that chances are a lot of those people are going to grow out of that. Because they're like younger, they're kids. And as they get older, they're going to be like, well, I don't know what I was thinking when I was younger. But anyway, CEO Chip Bergh shook off any fears of a Bud Light type backlash after his 170-year-old company, as he revealed the San Francisco-based brand is, quote, slowly building out unisex clothing options. Quote, we know that some women buy men's products and some men buy women's products. We know that goes on. We got the research and the data to show it. Bergh said during an Axios BFD event in San Francisco on Wednesday. Okay, women go into the women go into the men's section. I'm pretty sure that the vast majority of women are shopping in what? The women's section.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could see a woman going in there for maybe a T-shirt.
A T-shirt, yeah.
Yeah, but certainly not jeans. No.
No.
No. No.
No, I mean, if you actually look at a woman in skinny jeans, the way it fits, that is not going to look good on a man. If he can even fit in the product, the jeans. Women, when they wear like skinny jeans, you can actually tell they have shapely female legs.
Right, right.
The way the jeans fit over the butt. It's not designed for men.
Right, and when he comes out and starts spouting that nonsense, because I just looked it up while we were doing this, PewResearch.org says that only 5 out of 100 people identify as quote-unquote gender neutral or transgender. So they're
5 out of 100? I'm pretty sure it's less than that.
Well, I mean, but the point is, you're putting your company at risk over 5 out of 100 people, be damned the other 95 out of 100. That's crazy, I mean, just stop it. You're pandering to a very small percentage of the population. And that was 5% of young adults.
Young adults, okay. So
Yeah.
that's different. If it was the general population, it'll be way less than 5%.
It'd be lower than that.
It'll be like maybe 1%, because we know the true percentage of like transgender people is 0.5%. I mean, the media wants you to think that like 70% of people feel this way. It's not the case. I mean, they want to expand this line right here. Go right ahead. But I'm willing to bet that those products are not going to sell. I'm sorry. I know the style of clothes that and you know what, Rhodes? If I go out and I want to surprise my my wife with new clothes, man, do you know how hard it is to actually go out there and shop for clothes for a woman?
Yeah, I don't do it. I'll buy a gift card. I mean, that's
guess what?
You're wading into dangerous territory there if you try to buy women's clothes. Okay.
Now, Christmas time, I go out to shop for clothes for my wife for Christmas. And you want to know what? We've been together forever. I think we had to return almost everything.
I just told you went into dangerous territory, man. Yeah. You don't go where no man has gone before, okay?
Yeah.
Just don't do that. It's a bad idea.
I think we kept one thing, but even jeans, shopping for jeans for women, it ain't the same as shopping for jeans for a man. It's not.
At all.
I can go out there. All I need to do is look for the size, look at the fit. Hey, I can go home. I'm good. But with a woman, it's a completely different ball game, man. This gender neutral thing is not going to work. It's not going to work, mainly because women, their expectation for clothes are different than men. I believe that women care more about clothes than men. I don't really care about clothes that much.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something when I cared more about it when I worked corporate, because I wanted to look sharp. But
yeah,
now, I mean, come on, look at. I mean, I'm rocking the shirt I wore to the gym this morning. Because why? Because it's comfortable and it's cool. It's cool.
Right.
It feels good. It's dry fit.
Mm-hmm.
So,
like, even when it comes to shoes, women, they don't like the same kind of shoes as men. They don't.
Yeah, that's some people in the chat are talking about the fact that some, of course, musicians back, especially like in the 70s and 80s, would buy some women's apparel. Like, would it shock me that Steven Tyler rocked women's jeans? No, that doesn't.
I mean, they were out there wearing makeup, but that was mainly because of them performing. Their everyday clothes that they wear in the house, it ain't the same.
I mean, most of those guys got more ass than a toilet seat, so I don't really think
some of those guys. You remember the movie Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Remember one of I think it was the drummer. They were putting like cups inside of their pants to make their bulge look bigger. that was pretty funny.
Oh.
Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of rock stars are probably doing that too.